I'm going back to Massachusetts. Something's telling me I must go home.
What up, people?
And the lights all went down in Massachusetts.
The pivot is magical. It's magical. We need some energy. What's up, people? We need some energy. Got 15 people already in here. What are we doing?
Long gamers, it is time to match the energy. Let's feel the...
What up, Junkie? South Beach, what up? Wow. And if you didn't know, this is sponsored by Ghost Energy. 7-Up Ghost Energy is pretty good. For all the new subscribers out there, I appreciate you. We're just on the porch tonight. This is Bedtime Magic. It is 12:31 a.m. on a Saturday. A beautiful Saturday morning. It's creeping up to summertime. It is the 13th of June. A couple more days. It's officially summer, ladies and gentlemen. What do you have planned? What do you have planned for the 4th? A lot of things have been going on in this true crime community. A lot of things. We see Mackenzie. She was 17. What happened to her? We seen what happened to Carmelo Anthony. R.I.P. Austin. See what happened in South Carolina. A grown man killed a 14-year-old, got away with it. We seen what happened with Kaysen. Out there in Texas, only got 10 years for killing somebody in a school. A lot of things going on. More so, Carmelo Anthony's dad actually just went on a little rant. He's mad. He's upset. We also seen Adam Montgomery, a real piece of shit, who did the unthinkable to his own daughter. We also seen Karen Reed. She's in the news. It is heating up. Proctor, there's Snapchats. Proctor, you've been Snapchatting? Would you believe it? We also seen drama. Oh, there is drama creeping around. There is drama. The same old characters, the same old fools, and they have the nerve to say this is a drama channel. I just think they're all full of shit, if you ask me. Last night we had a bedtime magic. It was beautiful. The last couple of nights been having fun with the bedtime magic. People been holding us down. I want to know what happened with Natalie and Johnny Trott. Does anybody know? Oh, and by the way, as we travel on to talk about more true crime, Eddie O'Brien Rule 30 is coming up very, very soon. What will it be? What will it say? I don't know. I don't know. Also, Margot Nash, Politics of Murder, the book, a new chapter featuring this show, so I hear, about new evidence on Artie. That's what I assume. But then last night we had Ken, We Keep It Real podcast in here. Mikey, if you don't know who he is, he popped in and said that there was breaking news. 2 people came forward and said, we're the 2 people who jumped Eddie O'Brien. Holy shit. Really? Wow. Went down memory lane. A couple of weeks ago, we talked to Natalie. About a week ago, we talked to Bubba. Mackenzie's mother is Natalie. Bubba is Mackenzie's friend. Although he did say, I don't care if she lived or died. Long gamers, what up?
What you got is oh so sweet. You gotta make it hard. Like a boomerang, I need a repeat. Give me all your loving, all your hugs and kisses.
Static selector.
Yeah.
Give me all your loving, don't let up until we're through. You gotta whip it up and hit me like a ton of lead. If I blow my top, will you let it go to your head? Give me all your loving, all your hugs and kisses too. Give me all your loving, don't let up until we're through.
Long gamers, it is time to match the energy. Let's feel the energy.
J.F.K in the mix.
Come on.
Get up, go get up. Gotta move it up and use it like a screwball would. You gotta back it up, work it like a new boy should. Give me all your loving, all your hugs and kisses too. Give me all your loving, don't let up until we're through.
You never heard this song in your life? Well, that's one way to intro the show. We are here, Bedtime
What up,
Magic. We
people?
are on the porch. Kevy Kev, what up, brother? What's been going on with you, my man?
What's happening? Nothing, man. Been dodging this heat.
Oh, yeah?
Dodging this heat, man, over here. It's getting warm, man. Summer's coming, bro. You know?
Dare I say summer's here.
Summer's here. You know? Good porch weather. Good porch weather.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Immaculate. Immaculate. Seen in the news, Adam Montgomery, right down the street from you. You know, he had a body back in 2008 over there at that White Hen.
Yeah, the white
Now
hen, man.
7-Eleven now. Well,
Yep.
It's been 7-Eleven. We're just old school. Right
Yeah,
there
right
in
down
Austin
the street.
Square.
Telling you, man, I remember a kid, man, way back in the day, man, young dude. I can remember his mom calling him, man, Adam, you know. I used to always, when I heard about this dude, man, I kept thinking, man, it was this kid, man.
It's not him, though.
You know,
He's not a Lynn kid.
yeah.
He's a Revere kid. He's a scram, man. He's from like he lived up north and he lived in Revere, I guess. He lived a bunch of different places, man. But he's a real scumbag. That's all I do know.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Sitting on the porch, feeling the energy. Thank you, Cheryl Reed. I'm happy that you're here. And let me give a big shout out to Posty66 is here. The Amy Lynch experience is always here. Honeybee is just chilling out, saying, "Wow, what the fuck is a ZZ Top?" Jermaine Six is here. Mama J's, of course. Michelle Beach said, "It's a scorcher."
It is a scorcher.
Erin Murphy, of course, always holding me down, always being present. Appreciate you. Carol Annette is here, ready to pick apart cases and dig it all up. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Diane is
Get it.
here, of course. AJ, what is this? AJ10247. Hey, chat. J.F.K. Kevy Kev in the house. Hey, AJ. I don't want to forget anybody. Jermaine Six, did I already say that? Michigan Girl is here, always. And if I missed anybody, let me go down the line a little bit more and see if I missed anybody. Oh, RN, Shock and Trauma, of course. And I appreciate everybody being here. When I say that, I don't say that. Oh, of course, Karen D, our girl, is always here. Karen D, fuck around and find out. Sure, Karen D. Classic Chippy is here. Cat's pajamas. Yes. Oh, I love to see Aunt B. Aunt B is creeping in the cut tonight for sure. Anyway, I'm just gonna move on from the ZZ Top situation. It's all good. That just means you're a little bit younger, because everybody else here kind of knows that song. And the reason why I played that song, because it's funny, someone said I haven't heard the song for so long. I actually got in my car, and I throw the classic rock station on. And, that's the way I roll. I always get the classic rock on, and I heard the song, and I'm like, yo, I gotta play this shit, man. I haven't heard this for a while, so I had to go dig it up, and I had to play it. Priscilla is here. What up, Priscilla? Oh, don't forget about Sicily Lover 784 is here. She's been here. Mika is here. Valley's girl is here. Wow. And your boy JFK will shout you guys out all day long, because let me tell you something, right? If it wasn't for you guys, you ladies, which I see all ladies in here tonight. I don't really see any gentlemen in here tonight, but the gentlemen too. We wouldn't have a show, would we? So I appreciate every last one of y'all. Believe me when I tell you. Tonight we're on the porch. Bossy 004. Ooh, keeping it bossy.
God damn.
So yeah, Adam Montgomery, he got his case flipped because basically we talked on the phone. Oh, Becca's here. What up, Becca?
What up, girl?
Well, let's talk about that for a second. So we seen what happened, right? When they pulled him over. Did you watch the show when they pulled him over in the parking lot and they were talking to him and stuff?
Yeah. I watched, I was stuck on that case, man, when it was going around, and I was following it. And yeah, I seen that when they approached him in the parking lot and shit. And yeah.
Yeah, so they were being real easy on him, right? Knowing what he did. They already knew what he did. They already got the information. People were dropping notes on him, and they didn't do anything to him. And we got Becca May here. And I just want to say Nina's here. Mitz is here. Mitzi's here. What up, Nina? Beck is here, of course. And we always got to represent Francis Gigalotti to the fullest, because he's creeping up on a year that he's been gone. So R.I.P. Francis. But you seen what they did to Francis for less. Francis didn't kill no baby. You know what I mean? Like they should have beat the living dog shit out of that dude. I mean, he was basically telling him, like, I went back and I watched that. He was basically telling him that, hey man, catch me if you can, you punk motherfuckers. I mean, that's basically what he was saying. That's what I seen him do. Yeah,
at that point, if he wasn't a suspect, he was a suspect, because you still, your daughter was missing. He could have been a little bit more cooperative.
A little bit.
man, let me tell you.
He had custody of his daughter. No one's seen her for 2 years. Where did a 5-year-old disappear to? What, she go to the fucking mall? I mean, come on. They
I
knew
know.
they already knew what happened. When they brought him in 3-4 days later, they said, "Hey, we're not saying," he even slipped it out, the cop. He was like, "We're not saying that you assaulted her. She was beat up, but we're not saying that you kept beating her, and we're not saying that like you chopped her up or something." So he already knew. Right. When you see him in the interrogation room, he said that. The cop said that. The cop, when they rolled up to him in that parking lot, them police officers already knew what happened.
Yep.
And they didn't do shit about it. They let him drive away. They kept eyes on him for 3-4 days. What they should have did was they should have took him for a long ride behind the school. That's what they should have did.
Yeah.
And then that was a missed opportunity, in my opinion, Kev, to find out where Harmony is. And the crazy part about it is, word has it, she could be right up the street from where you're at, right up there on the marsh.
Yeah, and they've done, multiple searches up there. You know what's crazy, man, is I'm going to tell you something. Now, the mother had some kind of like dream that she could hear like industrial equipment. You know what I'm saying? Like she kept hearing like these like machines, big machines. And that shit used to always bug me, man, because up along that marsh, like there's not much, but when you come towards the ends, is when you'd get any kind of noise. You got a body shop, a junkyard down the other end. You got
had a
you got other shit this way down my way coming back into the city. You got a couple of random you got the MBTA bus stop. That there's a big garage there. You got GE. That's industrial. Like I kept thinking to myself, like, damn, like for the mom to say that, like she had like this
epiphany,
like a vision, like a dream that like that's where, you know what I'm saying? And when you think of like the Linway and the Marsh. Like,
or Belle Isle.
There's a lot.
Michelle Beach is saying Route 107 Marsh, yes, but they also check Belle Isle, and like that's right there on the East Boston Beachmont line, right there at the Belle Isle. I think he scattered her around, man. I think he might have. I hate to say it like that.
Though they checked. I remember they checked the mileage on that U-Haul. They clocked that mileage from where he was, at that hotel that night. Round trip, and it adds up that he was, he could have been here, could have been there,
Yeah. I mean, the fact that this dude just won't tell us, like the fact that he really in his mind, he thinks like he's solid. He thinks by not saying anything, like that's solid, like that's sick. That he just won't, It's so fucked up, man. So fucked up.
It is, Prayers out to Harmony.
Yeah, man.
Maybe take a moment of silence for her.
For sure, man. For sure. Ain't no love.
city. Ain't no love in the heart of town. Ain't no love
Posty 66 been a member for 11 months. Wow.
in the heart of the city. Ain't no love in the
Lady Boss been a member for 5 months. Wow. I appreciate
heart
y'all.
of town. I say ain't no love in the heart of the city. Ain't no love in the heart of town.
Nope. No love. Karen Reed's back in the news, Kevy Kev. Karen Reed obviously has got this big trial coming up. Proctor got leaked out today. Proctor's got super chats. I mean, super chats, Snapchats. I'm saying
God damn, all right. And then
He's got that
what did
too.
they say? They said Snapchat being one of the one sites that your supposedly your messages are private and secure. Because that's one of those apps that like you write something or you post something and it's up, but then it deletes. You know what I'm saying? It's gone. But it just goes to show you that nothing's gone. Nothing goes poof and it's gone.
Nothing goes.
No.
Right? For sure? Tell the people R.I.P. John O'Keefe one time.
R.I.P. John O'Keefe.
That's what we like to see right there. Boston finest. That's how we do it. R.I.P. John O'Keefe, right? For sure? Tell the people R.I.P. John O'Keefe one time.
R.I.P. John O'Keefe.
That's what we like to see right time.
R.I.P. John O'Keefe.
R.I.P. John O'Keefe one time. Tell the people R.I.P. John O'Keefe one time.
R.I.P. John O'Keefe.
Let me tell you something, right? This guy, this cop right here, he was a good dude. He was a young kid. He was a good dude. But when we talked to him about the whole John O'Keefe thing, he didn't want to talk about it because there's so much division on that Boston police force. When we mention John O'Keefe, you see how uncomfortable he looks?
Oh yeah. Yep.
You were there.
I was there. I was there. I was to the right there, man. When you were talking to him, and it took a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, I remember you saying a couple things to him, and he felt for John O'Keefe, man. And you could tell that he was so, sketchy on what to say that you knew that it was, it was something that was, it was a cloud in that department. Like, can you talk about it? Can we, can I talk about it? Should I talk about it?
I was down the feast, right? So me and my man Jojo, they were scaffolded, right? So Jojo was doing pull-ups off the scaffold, and so I grabbed it and I did a couple pull-ups with him, right? Just bugging out. This was last year. So a couple lady Boston police officers was like, "Hey guys, come on, we don't want that to fall on you." We're like, "Oh, okay, no problem." And I said, "Hey, how do you feel about Karen getting found not guilty?" Right? This was a month after Karen Reed getting found not guilty. They were like, "We can't talk about that." I'm like, you really can't talk about it? She was like, "Between you and me, we were told not to talk about it." So people.
So can I just say this? Like,
Go ahead.
What's crazy is like you got a department that's being told not to talk about it, but you got a Boston police commissioner that don't know nothing about it.
Bottoms up.
God damn.
Would you believe it? Kevy Kev 781, ladies and gentlemen. You guys can find him, Kevy Kev 781, on the Cash App. Go over there and ping that shit up and tell him how much you love him. Yeah, and we, me and Kevy Kev, we put in a lot of hours with this subject, and we actually had. We do know last year, J.F.K. got his computer stolen. That had a template of a lot of stuff. One of them was the Boston Police Commission. I had chopped up that video, and me and Kevin used to go over it a lot and count. It was kind of part of the show. How many times? What's his of all last names that he has? He has the ultimate last name, right? Pause if necessary. Cox.
Yeah.
I can't make this shit up. And when talking about the girl, what's the girl's name again? The one that got shipped from Canton to
Deva.
Yeah, Diva or Deva, right? Or whatever how
Deva,
Jackson said it. Yeah. And I still think it was the Glera. Janine said, God damn. We got to get the FOIA on that. If we get the FOIA, we can get the video and all that. I think you can get the video. Well, there's some more news about some video too, but not about that particular situation. We'll get into that too. We're kind of just jumping around. We appreciate all the new subscribers. And if you're on the replay crew, if you're catching us tomorrow and you're watching us and you come right up on this spot and it's 27 minutes in and you come in and you see J.F.K, Kevy Kev, replay crew, we love you too.
Much love.
Much love. So when talking about her, Commissioner Cox, pause if necessary, said, I don't know nothing about Karen Reed. I have no idea about Karen Reed and blah, blah, blah. Karen Reed and blah, blah, blah. Karen. And this is during the trial.
Yep.
He name dropped Karen Reed. We counted how many times? I think 7, right, Kev?
Yeah, 7 times. In an interview, being broadcasted to the Commonwealth.
What's one name he didn't mention?
John O'Keefe. Officer John O'Keefe. Not once.
This bloody road remains a mystery. The sudden darkness fills the air. What are we waiting for? Won't anybody help us? What are we waiting We can't afford to be innocent. Stand up and face the enemy. It's a do or die situation. We will be invincible. In this shattered dream you cannot justify. We're gonna scream until we're satisfied.
What are we fighting for?
What are we running for? We've
Come on,
got
people.
the right to be angry. What are we
You got the right.
running for?
Come on.
Gamers, it is time to match the energy. Let's feel the energy.
J.F.K. in the mix.
Come on.
Stand up and face the enemy. It's a do or die situation. We will be invincible. And with the power of conviction, there is no sacrifice. It's a do or die situation. We will be invincible.
That's how we do it. R.I.P. John O'Keefe one time. That's what we like to see right there. Boston Fire. That's what tell the people R.I.P. John O'Keefe one time. That's what we like to see right there.
You know that, and I'll tell you, man, that spoke volumes when he did that shit. He never once mentioned a fellow officer that lost his life.
Let me try to find that. It's go ahead, talk about it. Let me find that.
You know, one of his. I mean, that's one of his.
Yeah.
Duty officers. You know what I'm saying? Someone that showed up for work for him and put him in the limelight. With making his quota. I mean, John wasn't a fresh out of boot camp. He was seasoned.
No.
He was a seasoned officer. And that whole department was told not to speak on him.
Want to play a game?
Yeah.
Let's count.
Karen Reed trial. You got a visit from Officer Kelly came up during the recent Karen Reed trial. You got a visit from Officer Kelly Dever. The defense implied that you influenced your testimony. Do you want to respond to that?
I have nothing to do with. I have nothing to do with Karen Reed. Matter of fact,
There's one. You ready?
Yeah.
I didn't even know this person was associated with the Karen Reed case.
There's two.
I have an organization full of over 3,000 people, and we support all our folks. And the reality is that, I get information passed on, whether people are high or low, and I encourage everyone, right? And if you want to work here and you belong here, then we're going to encourage you. I have no idea what they're talking about with Karen Reed. It had nothing.
How many was that?
Two.
That was three. You just said the third time.
to do with Karen Reed.
There's four.
No discussion
Did
about
you
Karen.
tell Officer Dever
He almost said it again. 5. He almost said it again right there.
to do the right thing?
I didn't know she was even associated with that case. So, I don't know. I was struck. Like, what do I have to do with the Karen Reed race? I never
6.
have said those words together. And so the fact is, it's much to do about nothing. We have employees here that we have to develop and encourage and do things, and I do that for tons of our employees.
Do you feel that you were inappropriately drawn into this as some sort of boogeyman?
That case is over, and we've got a lot of other stuff to talk about. I have nothing to do with Karen Reed.
7. 7 times, Cox.
O'Keefe, right? For sure? Tell the people R.I.P. John O'Keefe one time. R.I.P. John O'Keefe, right? For sure? Tell the people R.I.P. John O'Keefe one time. That's what we like to see right there. Boston finest. That's how we do it. P. John O'Keefe, right? For sure? Tell the people R.I.P. John O'Keefe one time. R.I.P. John O'Keefe.
7 times, people. And not once did he say Officer John O'Keefe's name. That's the guy that would have had support.
Ain't So Plain Jane said, can we get the clown button for Cox?
Clown! You are a clown! Clown! You are a clown! Clown!
You know, and like I was gonna say, JFK, that's the guy that would have said, "Hey, listen, I want everybody down there. I want cars parked out on that street. I want that street lit up. As his parents walk into that courthouse, I want the support from the Boston Police Department there."
None. Not one.
Would have been done.
Not even a speed trap thing. The ones that are on the wheels, not even that wasn't even in the front.
Nothing.
Like something just to show Boston police. There was nothing. You would have never knew it was a Boston cop who died.
That's right. He's the guy that would have said, "I want the presence there, so they know."
Hell yeah. And you see what they're doing now with the other cop who killed the one that's getting charged at Yannetti of all people, right? It goes full circle. The Tentacles is defending him now of the cop who allegedly killed the dude who did the carjacking.
Yeah.
And there was nothing but police officers there. Nothing but cops there when he got arraigned for Superior Court.
Exactly.
He didn't say John O'Keefe's name once.
Nope. And that's a shame. But and he didn't know anything about he didn't know anything about a Karen Reed. That's what he kept saying.
Yeah. And he's saying that he just brought her up in the office just for GP, like, you know, like he didn't know nothing about it. You see how scared he was?
You know, I mean, he didn't even speak on his family. All right, I mean, if he didn't want to say, you know, if he didn't want to say his name, he could have acknowledged John by saying, you know, we send our, you know, our condolences to his family. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, the O'Keefes. One mention. Like, I mean, how do you think? I mean, not that I want to, you know, stir that up, but how do you think John's family felt about that interview or that clip that we just watched with the commissioner?
They must have felt like shit, bro.
It's a shame that, you know, we can't reach out to her. You know?
This was inside the courtroom with Officer Nichols, the Boston cop. In Superior Court. Do you see a familiar face in there? I just noticed something. Look at this shit. Someone explain to me why this person is there. There's a couple of people there. What a bug show this is. Take a look in that courthouse. Everybody, can you guys see that? That's blown up pretty good to me? I could see it. Take a look around. Look at all them cops standing over there with their arms. Them are all Boston police. Look at how many cops are in that courtroom for his arraignment. Some of them are a couple of them are in uniform. Most of them are, you know, detectives and captains or whatever the fuck they are. You know what I'm saying? Off duty. Showed up to court. The ones with their arms like this, them are all cops. And one of them, the female. But look who's there. Look at Esty. What the fuck is Esty doing there? Do you guys see her? Look at her.
Yeah.
You see, look at Esty.
She's standing up in the back.
What is she doing there?
She wants to know what's going on.
And look, there goes these girls, the mother and the daughter couple, right?
Shout out to Esty. She wants to know what the fuck's going on, bro.
Look at her. This is a young girl inside a courtroom with a camera. She's only there for David Yannetti. She's not there for anything else. She's there. That's that law tuber girl. Whatever her name is. What is Esty doing there, yo? You guys see it? You guys see the pointer? Can you see my pointer?
Yep.
That's Esty right there up against the wall.
Yeah.
That's wild, man. I just realized that. And listen, I got love for Esty, man. Esty's cool with me, but what the fuck is she doing there? I just realized that. This wasn't planned at all, people. I'm just trying to understand.
God damn, this is the power of live stream.
Right? I mean, like I said, nothing but love to Esty, man. Esty's cool with me. She ain't never done nothing to me. Is she dating a cop? I don't know. The ducks are hungry. Whose arraignment is that? That's the cop's arraignment. Nichols. That's a good question right there to ask Michelle Beach. Michelle Beach. So can we agree that that's for the cop's arraignment in Superior Court being arraigned for manslaughter, right? Or was he arraigned for manslaughter? Did they up it? Yeah, I think they arraigned him for manslaughter. I don't know. I forget. I don't know what court that is. Is that Suffolk Superior? I don't know. I think it is. But the point is, you see the police presence there, Michelle, right? Why wasn't the police presence there for John O'Keefe? Why? Can anybody tell us why? And does that not make a huge statement? They're there for him. I mean, that's the proof, right? They're there for him. They're back, and he's not dead. He's going to jail. But they're not there. They're not. And keep in mind, Big Bad Brian A is a Boston cop too. So it would go both ways, because even though John O'Keefe died, they're accusing another Boston cop, like in the media, of doing it, and an ATF agent and a whole police force. You know what I'm saying? The state police, this one, that one. Why wouldn't the Boston police be there to be like, hey, we got our back of our fellow officers? Can anybody explain that? Can we give some excuses tonight, Michelle? You got any good excuses, Michelle? Yeah, they could not fill them in the courthouse that Karen picked. They could not fit them in the courthouse that Karen picked. Okay. Holy shit.
Your shadow.
Everything comes from the stoop. Everything.
Everything comes from the stoop. Michelle, that's the most. No, listen, I love you, Michelle, but that's a weak answer. That's a weak answer. Do you see what she just said, Kevy Kev? I mean, come on, help me out here.
How much? They could not fit them all in the courthouse.
Did it look like? Did it look like they all? Did it look like they all could fit in that courthouse?
They should have packed it. It should have been packed like fucking sardines.
But I'm saying, could it look like they could fit in that? But here's the thing. You act like the brass can't be there, man. Captains and the police commissioner can't be there. He could be there if he wants to. That's why you get the gold badges, man. Hold on. Let's ask one person that question. There's only one person that can answer that question to see if you're right or wrong, Michelle. Let's make a phone call. Hey, Officer Barrows, I'm sorry to bother you on this Saturday morning. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, the Knicks. Yeah. You know what they say, right? You could be up by 30 and lose. Yeah, I know it is. I don't know. I think he's out there towing cars. But let me ask you a question. They could not fit him in the courthouse that Karen picked. Is
Absolutely
that
not.
correct? Is Michelle Beach right about what she's saying?
Absolutely not.
Thank you, Officer Barrows. We can always count on you. Michelle, the only good cop in America, says that you're out your mind, but that's another story. Wow, here we go. She's going in on Nick Rocco. Read that there, Kevy Kev, will you?
Says, ask Nick Rocco why he was raffling off a seat illegally in there. There was a lottery to get a seat. Wow.
That still doesn't answer the question. That's just a deflection right there. There was no police presence at all. You're talking about two whole trials. There was no police presence in two whole trials. The only police presence was the Massachusetts State Police. I don't know about you, Michelle, but I was down there. I was there. I seen it with my own 2 eyes.
I mean, to be honest with you, everybody should have walked. Everybody should have had to have walked through 2 rows of cops on both sides of those courthouse stairs just to get in there.
We
You know
seen
what
the
I'm
way they
saying?
snuck her in when they arraigned her. We seen the way they snuck her in. They snuck her in. Our homeboy, man, the blogger before the blogger.
Yep. He had some good footage. The blogger before the blogger.
Even if they couldn't have got a seat, there is outside. Oh, of course. I mean, they didn't. Bossy, there wasn't even one police car. Keep in mind, I don't know. Bossy, where you from? You from Massachusetts? I don't know where you're from. I don't think you're from around our ways. But where Dedham is in Boston, West Roxbury, which is considered Boston Police patrols West Roxbury, is a hop, skip, and a jump, probably 2 miles down the street. So they could have pulled any Boston Cruiser, Boston Paddy Wagon, one of them police cars, a couple of them that just that they're not using, and just put them in the front just to make the presence. There was none there representing John at all. There was no white and blue out in front of that at all.
Nothing. And I'll tell you that bothered me. You know? That bothered me. I mean, it just I think John deserved that.
Yeah. For
You
sure.
know?
Oh, we're gonna find out what's on them Snapchats.
Right?
It's probably gonna be worse than the text messages.
Oh yeah, because he's thinking that shit's fucking poof. Fucking
Exactly.
see ya. He's fucked. Point blank, bro. He's bugging.
Tough.
One of the texts that you sent about Karen Reed is that you said hopefully she kills herself. You texted this to your sister. And that seems incredibly unprofessional for a homicide investigator speaking about his suspect.
It was made in jest. You know, it's a figure of speech.
Figure of speech?
Yes.
Do you use that commonly?
Yes. Not commonly, but it's a figure of speech I made in like jest. It was
Really, buddy? I know that always bothered you when he said that shit, J.F.K. Jest. Oh, I said it in jest. You know, just
I mean,
pass it by.
and keep in mind, that's the day after she got convicted that he went on these news channels. That's the very next day. So the timeline goes the night of he gets found not guilty. The crew, the House of Defendants, minus a couple of people, go on a live news channel or whatever it was. And then the next day, Proctor does 2 shows. He goes on one channel and he goes on another. They try to get ahead of it because they knew the time they would get to this part of the year, right? The next year, right? This is where they would be in civil court. This time next year,
And I'll tell you, man, Scapiccio, she don't want to. She tell you right now, she don't give 2 shits about his privacy. Nope.
I mean, because think about how many people he put in jail, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that are in jail, you know, that didn't do the crime and he put in there. He set up, and there's a lot of dudes in Shirley Max right now. I mean, the dude, the killer man,
paperwork.
Brian Walsh,
Paperwork, right?
Brian Walsh could get out. The killer,
He
the
was
one who chopped up his.
investigator.
I'm saying, you know what I mean? If they did, I don't know, you know, I'm just saying, man. He definitely has options. Put it that way. Yeah, and the feds uncovered Proctor. Would you believe it? It was the feds. A lot of inmates are getting out because of Proctor for sure, Lady Boss.
Oh, for sure. Like I just said, man, they're going through their paperwork right now. Anything with the name Proctor.
Exactly.
Anything with the name Proctor.
Wasn't like literally, I hope she kills herself. 100% understand why people would think that. But when you have, a fellow police officer around my age, 2 kids of his own, it generates an emotion. And I expressed those emotions in a negative way, which I shouldn't have. I shouldn't even, been texting my friends anything.
Some of his texts were with colleagues, including 2 superiors.
When we first got into her phone, the number one thing I wanted to review was location data, text messages. And when we got into the phone, I texted the guys at work, our work chain, that joke. No nude so far, guys.
Scariest phrase I think I've ever heard from a detective.
Any part of the actual investigation that you would do over?
I wouldn't change anything.
Nothing.
No.
We worked this case just like we always do.
Given what we...
Part of the actual investigation that you would do over?
I wouldn't change anything.
Nothing.
No.
We worked this case just like we always do.
Given what we now know about how this case was investigated and not investigated, for him to literally say on national TV, nah, not so much. I would work this case just the same way I'd work every other case. Every other defendant, every other defense attorney who has represented a defendant in which Michael Proctor has touched a piece of evidence should be clamoring for some sort of habeas corpus, some sort of retrial.
He just said it.
Yep.
Every other defense attorney, just the same way I'd work every other case. Every other defendant, every other defense attorney who has represented a defendant in which Michael Proctor has touched a piece of evidence should be clamoring for some sort of habeas corpus, some sort of retrial. He is a disaster in terms of an investigator. For him to say, maybe I should have looked at another car, maybe I should have interviewed a couple of witnesses. Are you kidding? He acts like it's an afterthought. That is your job, sir.
Wild. This dude Proctor might jump off a bridge or something, bro.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
seriously, disclaimer, man. I'm saying, like that's a.
It happens,
how
man.
Can you?
It
I mean,
happens.
how can you possibly? I'm saying, how can you possibly go on living your life? Like, what's about to come out with him, and people who like, it's never gonna stop. Like, there's gonna be people. What I'm trying to say is, right? People are gonna be lining up in the jails to get out, and then some of these cases that you didn't know about, right, that are kind of on the hush, are gonna make news. You're gonna be like, hey, there's a guy in Weymouth that beat his girl up, and he got 7 to 10. Proctor was the person on the case, right? He did some evil shit, and you find out that he's getting a new trial behind Proctor, and then you read what he did. It might have slipped, it might have got through the cracks, right? And then, you know what I mean? And now Proctor's name is back in the news. And then the texts are popping back up and whatever he did in that case. And like, it's just going to keep going, lines and lines and lines of people. And he's got to worry about what comes out. You know what I mean? Like what's in them texts too? Like in certain cases, like he talked a lot about Karen Reed. He talked a lot about, there could be other text messages where he talks about certain cases.
And I'll tell you right now, man, very, very racial. I mean,
yeah,
extremely. You know, I mean that's he's the extreme. You know, he was targeting people. He was profiling people. You know, he was one of them cops.
I could see him pulling a Charles Stewart, bro.
Hey,
it's like the same thing, bro. It's like the same thing. It's like that same mentality, bro. Like I can't see this dude because it's not just the Karen Reed civil case, bro. It's so much more. It's every day, all day. His wife, like,
and
he's
he's probably been to a couple of those calls. He probably knows the perfect spot.
What else is he gonna do? You know what I mean? He would have to get up and move out of Massachusetts for one. But then when he moves out of Massachusetts, it really doesn't matter because it's going to be worldwide news in every, you know what I mean? It's just the algorithm's crazy. Think about how many big people that are running on the YouTube that are covering this Karen Reed shit. You got Melanie Little. Every day she talks about Proctor. She gets something like 8,000 people watching her at a time. Sometimes like 15,000 people. I seen 13,000 in the chat one time. You got the new people, H3. They just talked about it, right? That's another people that get like 11,000 in chat. Lawyer, you know, Billy Bush. There's so many people, radio, you know what I'm saying, outside the internet that talks about it. Like, that's just a lot of pressure, man. You know? And this is the guy that we're talking about, this guy that went on the news to try to get ahead of it.
Tough. 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 Tough.
That's the guy that got to handle all this? It hasn't even started yet.
It hasn't even started. This onion right here, when they start peeling back the layers, gonna make your fucking eyes water. Tell you that.
Facts. I mean, I could see him, and I don't wish it on him, disclaimer. But you hear what he said about Karen, right? You know what I mean? He was like, I wish this broad would just blah, blah, blah. Like, someone to say something like that, it doesn't seem like he has a lot of compassion. You know what I mean? And like, to move the way he's moving with a good job and integrity and having people's, life at his fingertips, with the black people who got in the accident, don't worry about it. Just keep going. It's black people who got in the accident. Don't call it in. Let them die, right? Like, that's wild shit, bro. So I can't see a guy who's that vile, right, to take this heat. Based on what I seen right there, I see this dude, man, like really checking into a cuckoo bin for a long period of time, or, going up to the Tobin, man, and seeing if he knows how to pencil dive. You know what I mean?
Talking to the pigeons. I hear you.
And, bless his kids, man. Bless his wife. You know what I mean? Like, his poor kids that got to go through this, man. That's tough, man. But this is what he chose, man. Like, he chose to go way too far. The shit that he was saying about, like, girl falling asleep and doing all this wild shit. Like, yo, bro, that's crazy. That's weird talk, man. Like, that's what cops talk. That's what cops talk about. When she falls asleep, I try to slide it in. Shit's wild, man. That's a crime. You know what I mean?
It is. That's being violated.
Yeah, facts. And he's saying that to another cop. That's fucking wild style, bro. Think about all the cops that are gone, man. Good's gone. He's gone. Tully's gone. It just goes down the line. Dev is gone. They're all, come on, keep naming some names. How many other cops are gone? There's so many. Some of them got rehomed. Some of them retired.
You got Good.
Gallagher's gone. Lieutenant Gallagher, he's gone.
Yep. Good's gone. Deva.
I just said that there.
Yeah.
I'm glad
in my head. God damn.
That's right, Carol. Deva's gone. Morrissey will be gone soon. Yuri. Buchanan got rehomed, though, right?
Yuri got a demotion, right?
Yeah, but he still suited up, man, at the Celtic parade.
Yeah. I mean, what kind of career do you think, Higgins is gonna have too?
Tully, yeah. Higgins, I mean, no one knows what's going on with Higgins. Like, what the fuck is up with Higgins? Like, what is his Like, there's no paperwork that says if Higgins is terminated. I mean, there's nothing. Like, so he's actually still has a job with the ATF. Like, that's wild, man.
Especially after using that phone Hosk or whatever the hell they use, man.
Kiosk.
Yeah, the kiosk. Come on. You know, he violated or what? That was like a law, you know, standard, you know, law that he was supposed to, abide by. Not to use any kind of electronic device in a government building and all this shit, man. And I mean, it was, once again, you've seen it. It's like, yeah, we can let that happen, That's okay. Just don't do it again. Just don't do it again. Or you're going to get it.
Check this out.
I will say, 25-year veteran, we find a dead guy in your front yard, we string it up crime scene tape, we knock it on your front door. And I don't give a damn if it is a house full of cops. We're going to have questions. And one of the main questions we're going to have is, can we have consent to search the interior side of this house? And if you deny that, I don't care. We got to call the man upstairs down here to get it. We get a search warrant on that house. And I ain't saying them cops are lying when they're sitting up there, but they dang sure ain't being forthcoming with the information that they know.
6 donuts.
And by a long shot, I ended up finding myself in that situation. I can tell you one thing. They asked me for my phone. I hand it to them. Because I got 12,000 pictures of my friends and family and outings and my baby girl on this thing.
6 donuts.
And I ain't destroying it for nothing. I ain't pulling out SIM cards and putting it in 2 different locations, one on an army base and all that BS. I hand it to them. There's a prosecutor somewhere needs to be handing out some perjury charges, like popsicles on a hot summer day. Because that stuff's corrupt all the way to the top.
What?
Needs to be handing out some perjury charges, like popsicles on a hot summer day.
God
that stuff's corrupt all the way to the top.
What?
There's a prosecutor somewhere needs to be handing out some perjury charges, like popsicles on a hot summer day. Because that stuff's corrupt all the way to the top, in my humble opinion.
6 donuts. 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 I've been doing it there 2 years.
He said I would have handed my phone right over.
That's a cop right there, man.
Yeah.
We've been rocking for exactly 1 hour. Come on, let's match the energy, people. Let's go. What are we doing?
Long gamers, it is time to match the energy. Let's feel the energy.
J.F.K. in the mix.
Come on.
People get up. People get up. Stomp your feet. Let's get down.
Match the energy. Turbulence in the chat keeps the plane running. We are all we got. The pivot is magical. One's up.
Static selector.
Yeah. We all reppin' for Boston, man. All green, everything. Brought up, we were bleeding green. You ain't got our history on you. We all reppin' for Boston, man. All green, everything. Brought up, we were bleeding green. You ain't got our history on you.
Bedtime Magic. My name is Randy Allen. Shay. What up, people?
I'm Kevin Kev.
Appreciate your time. Come on, people. Thank you so much, Amy. Y'all know this song? I know Bossy knows this shit. Appreciate it.
You remind me as you do of the way you dress and the way you dance and you really like to groove and you remind me, you remind me, you remind me of the memories. And this is
Come on.
something you should know, sweet baby darling. Come on, just stop playing, sweet baby darling, sweet baby darling, sweet baby darling, sweet baby.
You got some energy. He's matching the energy.
Come on, just stop playing with my mind. 'Cause
Here we
you,
go.
boy, I don't know the way you walking, the way you talking. You really like to move it, the way you dressing, the way you dancing. You really like to groove it. You remind me, you remind me. You remind me. You remind me. You remind me, yes you do. Yes you do. Don't you know that you remind
Yes. Got some energy coming through. What up? On me. Free Kelsey. Come on.
It's the way you walking, the way you talking, the way you moving. You remind me, yes you do. The way you dressing, the way you dancing. You really like to groove it. Remind me, you remind me. You remind me. You remind me. Don't you know that you
Where's Johnny Chart and Natalie?
God damn.
In the middle of the night when my mind is fiending for you, baby. Gotta call you up and let you know it's what I'm feeling, baby. 911-0024. Baby, it's an emergency. I'm calling 'cause I gotta have some more. How would you like if I lay you down? If I just let you down. I can't think about nothing else since you laced me with your love. It ain't no secret, girl, your body fits me like a glove.
Question is, where is Johnny Trot and where is Natalie D? Let's go.
Baby, it's your body all over my body. Yours over mine. All over your body. It's your body, baby. It's yours. Your body, baby. My body all over your body. It's your body. Your body all over my body. Your body, baby. All over your body. Baby, it's your body, baby. Oh, it's your body, baby. Wanna
Come on.
feel you up till your rib flows all over me. Wanna be your precious treasure wrapped around me oh so tightly. Wanna feel you up till your rib flows all over me.
all over me. Wanna fill you up till your inflows all over me.
God damn.
Precious treasure wrapped around me, oh so tightly. I wanna hear you shout. So come on, baby, let me break you off. I guarantee I'll turn you out. Would you like it if I were to sex you down?
Come on.
Baby girl, stop thinking you know you want me just like I want you. Never had a lover that would do the things that Johnny can do. It's your body all over my body. It's your body.
Lady Boss coming through. Kevin, I'm looking forward to going on your scanner runs this summer. Keep matching that energy.
Should it feel so good? Should it feel so nice, so nice?
I got a little sunburn today, man. Calm down, Posty. Is it Posty or Patsy?
It's your body, hey. Oh, it's your body, babe. The thing keeps playing down. Yes. Keep on flinging on.
I gotta turn the lights down.
Your body. Give me your body, baby. All over your body, baby. It's all I need, all I want. Can't you feel me, baby? Oh, baby, it's your body, baby. Yeah. It's your body.
It's your body. Woo.
It's your body, baby.
It's your body. Where's all my shorties at? On my shorties.
Hey, what's happening, homie? This is Lil Woe Plies, man. Hey, Payne, I want you to tell him about your shorty, homie. And I'm going to tell him about mine, dog.
Even though I'm not your man, you're not my girl, I'ma call you my shorty. 'Cause I can't stand to see you treated bad. I beat his ass for my shorty. And we ain't did nothing that we ain't supposed to do, 'cause you my
Lil' mom the baddest thing around and she already know it. I pointed at the dunk and told her this supposed to be yours. Showed her couple stikes and told her I'd let her blow it. The hottest nigga in the city, baby, you can't ignore it. I showed her I was a real nigga and she went for it. First time I called her shit, she didn't even know how to throw it bike. Now she an animal, I got a sex game right. I taught her how to talk to me while she take pipe. And open up and show her what a real nigga like. I told her you can do this, I don't fuck on the first night. Cause after I beat you, babe, I'm liable to fuck up your whole life. I got a train now she suck me with ice. I call her my little busted baby, cause she keep it tight. Whenever I tell her to bust, I ain't got to tell her twice. Whatever I wanna get on, she know how to get me right.
Even though I'm not your man, you're not my girl, I'ma call you my shorty. 'Cause I can't stand to see you treated bad. I beat his ass for my shorty. And we ain't did nothing that we ain't supposed to do, 'cause you my baby girl, you know I be home. Keep me on the ringtone. Sing it to me, girl.
Know why they wanna be bae, look all that ass
ass on her. Look how that pussy sit up in them songs, you gotta want her. Love when she act like she bow-legged and bend the corner. She proud to be fucking me, cause I'm stunting on them. It feel good to be fucking a real nigga on her. Ain't called in 2 days, gotta let her mind wander. But when she miss me, she called and tell me to jump on her. That's why I don't mind breaking off, cause she ain't with the drummer. If you done ripped her before, you know I done cuff her mama. You know she gotta be something, cause I done beat this, but she called and tell me to jump on her. That's why I don't mind breaking off, cause she ain't with the drummer. That's why I don't mind breaking off, cause she ain't with the drummer. Me to jump on her. That's why I don't mind breaking off, cause she ain't with the drummer. If you done ripped her before, you know I done cuff her mama. You know she gotta be something, cause I done beat her Honda. Bass snatching down now, I'm telling you, I promise. I exposed her to the real and now she hate lame. Remember she used to run from me, now she like pain. She called me sometimes just to ask me is it her thing. But since I ran up and shot it, she ain't been the same. You know I'm not your man, you're not my girl, I'ma call you mine. Shawty, 'cause I can't stand it till you treat it bad. I beat his ass for my shawty. And we ain't did nothing that we ain't supposed to do, 'cause you mine. Baby girl, you know I be home, keep me on the ringtone. Sing it to me, girl. Girl, you know I be
Sing it, ladies.
home, keep me on the ringtone. Sing it to me, girl.
I said, you gotta sing it.
Sing it to me, girl. Sing it to me, girl.
You gotta sing it, ladies. Ladies, you gotta sing that shit. What? I got something for you. What you gotta know about this shit? Let's take them out.
Few things I really have to know before I go in. Don't wanna be rational and make the same mistakes again. Few things I really have to know.
Everything comes from the stoop. Everything.
Few things I really have to know before I go.
Thank you,
and
Sally.
let you in. Don't wanna be rational and make the same mistakes again. Would you be there 5 a.m. on a weekend through the thick and the thin? Never
Weekend, people.
with you. Don't wanna wake up wishing I never gave love, wishing I
Y'all don't know
never
nothing about
gave
this.
trust, knowing it wasn't true. If
Trust and
I
believe
was
that.
your hero, would you be mine? I know this ain't a fairy tale, this is real life. But if
Come
I
on.
were to save you, would you do the same? And catch me if I'm falling, 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 falling.
Let's go.
If I was your hero, would you be mine? I know this ain't a fairy tale, this is real life. But if I were to save you, would you do the same? And catch me if I'm falling, 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 falling. Maybe I'm better off alone. At least that's what my mind is saying. I think I've been through it too much. So you gotta assure that this love is short. Would you be there 5 a.m. on a weekend through the thick and the thin? Never second guessing with you. Don't wanna wake up wishing I never gave love, wishing I never gave trust, knowing it wasn't true. If
Come
I
on.
was your hero, would you be mine? I know this ain't a fairy tale, this is real life. But if I were to save you, would you do the same? And catch me if I'm falling, 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 falling. If I was your hero, would you be mine? I know this ain't a fairy tale, this is real life. But if I were to save you, would you do the same? And catch me
moving on up? You guys got to gift their memberships.
Static selector.
Who's moving on up?
Static selector.
Let's go, people.
Come on, who's going up to green? Here we go. This don't fly in the kitchen, nah. We got one J.F.K. membership. Come on. Who's moving up? One person's moving on up. We only got one. We got two people moving on up. Yes, everybody looks better in green. Wow, Becky coming through hard, man. We got 5 J.F.K. memberships. 5 people moving on up to the Lower East Side or the Upper East Side. Come on. Come on. Hold on a minute. Nurse Kim. Nurse of interest. Nurse Kim. Excuse me. This time. Nurse of interest. Nurse of interest. Coming through with 5 JFK memberships. 5 people moving on up. Let's go. I can't grift on my phone. Come on. Thank you, Nurse of interest. Who else is moving up? This time, for sure. Come on. Let's go. Here we go. Nope. Ladies and gentlemen. Some more people moving up or what? Come and knock on my door. We've been waiting. Becky gifted 5. Nurse of interest. Aaron Murphy. Yeah, man. People are moving on up. I love to see it. I love to see it. Everybody looks better in green for sure. Everybody that moved up, let's go. Appreciate you being here. Moving on up. Yes.
One lie begets another, and it's a malignancy that grows over time.
We got 5 JFK memberships by JR. Yes, people are moving on up on the JFK channel. I appreciate everybody. I love it. I love to see everybody in green. We got some good stuff coming. Thanks for everybody for supporting. Yes. I spend more time with you guys in real life, friends. I appreciate that, boss. I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you, guys. Anybody who got gifted a membership, enjoy it. There's a lot of content on members only that a lot of people don't have. EPAG's coming through, gifting 1 J.F.K. membership. Thank you so much, EPAG's. Great to see you. There's a lot of content that when you become a member, it's worth the keep renewing, because there's a lot of
worth
content.
every penny.
There's a lot of content behind that memberships only. So check it out, enjoy it, go through it at your convenience for sure. Now, as we travel into the hour and a 30-minute mark, your man JFK, the reason why I did that little segment right there as we moving on to the hour and 30 minutes, I want to get into the part where Big Bad Brian Albert, in the first trial, he was staring right at Karen. And during that summation, he was very nervous. And I don't think people really seen that. You know, I went through it before. People that been here probably seen me do this before, but I'm going to do it again because I feel like this is where we're at now. And like I said, it's one big loop to the truth. So we're going to show you stuff that other channels will not bring you in our own way. And this right here is Big Bad Brian A. during the summation of Alan Jackson. How glitching, fucking glitching. The little kids, that's what they say, right? They're glitching. He's glitching. Yeah, just like Kevy's doing. He didn't hit the mute button. But anyway, Kevy, you're fighting.
Glitching.
God damn, Kev. Check it out.
One lie begets another, and it's a malignancy that grows over time. And that, folks, is how a cover-up is born.
Look at him right there when he says that. Like, what is the chances of him reacting that way when he talks about a cover-up?
That, folks, is how a cover-up is born. One lie begets another, and it's a malignancy that grows over time. And that, folks, is how a cover-up is born.
That's crazy.
Want to talk about it, Kev?
I mean, it is. It's crazy how, you see these gestures he's making. He just looks uncomfortable. Just hearing him. I mean, it looked like he wanted to jump out of his shirt. I mean, it paints its own picture. I've said that before.
You got something blowing over there? Pause if necessary.
Hold on, let me.
He looks possessed at the moment, for sure. Check it out.
That's how a Massachusetts state trooper says in whispered tones to his friends when he thought no one was looking or listening, how he would make a case, how he would make it cut and dry, no matter the truth, how he would make sure to put, quote, serious charges on the girl. In other words, pin it on the girl. You folks look the other way. Ladies and gentlemen, there was a cover-up in this case, plain and simple. The house. They were in the kitchen, as you recall, from Nicole. Third, at least one witness, Brian Higgins, forgot his narrative, at least for a second, and he admitted a man did, in fact, come into the house. And when he was caught and asked to describe that man, he had to.
Look at his eyes. He's like this. Like a little puppy and shit. Like that pissed and shit all over your rug. Like a little puppy. He didn't like that shit about Higgins.
From Nicole. Third, at least one witness.
Look at he's gasping for air.
Brian Higgins forgot his narrative, at least for a second, and he admitted a man did, in fact, come into the house. And when he was caught and asked to describe that man, he had to. It was a little bit vague. But you remember what he said. He was tall with dark hair. That was a telling slip of the tongue by Brian Higgins. But what's the real evidence of the unbiased data, the data that's not connected to the Albert family? How about John's Apple Health data? It shows that at 12:21
Everybody keep watching this, dude.
a.m., an important time, John arrived.
He went like this. You see him glitch out. He was like, oh, fuck.
Yes, his right eye or whatever just rolled, and he kind of like twisted his head like he wanted to spin it around.
Watch.
It shows that at 12:21 with dark hair. That was a telling slip of the tongue by Brian Higgins. But what's the real evidence of the unbiased data, the data that's not connected to the Albert family? How about John's Apple Health data? It shows that at 12:21 a.m., an important time, John arrived.
Glitching.
Yep.
Glitching.
He wasn't thinking of that.
He knows that if they put this case against him, because you got to understand, he knows Alan Jackson's the real deal. Alan Jackson was a prosecutor. It's not like Alan Jackson's like some fugazi dude. He knows that Alan Jackson knows what they did. And like he knows like Alan Jackson is looking at them like Alan Jackson would defend him. You know what I mean? To push came to shove. You know what I'm saying? Like he needs a lawyer like Alan Jackson. That's what he's thinking. He's thinking like, here I am in this witness box, right? Not a witness box, a victim's box, like looking at the jury during the summation. But in all honesty, this is what my faith is. Like when they're doing this summation, it's that same summation that he's doing is going to be very similar to what the prosecutor is going to be doing against him.
Yeah. You just said it, man. This is my fate right there. It's going to be, it's going to be gone through once again. And what's he going to say? I mean, does he have his calculated answers? He looked like he was adding something up throughout this summation.
That's established by the monotonic time clock that you heard about in this trial.
And keep in mind, he's listening to what he got to say too, because he's like you said, he's adding it up. Like he's thinking like, okay, like this is what I got to pay attention to. Like this is where my slip ups are. Like it wasn't foolproof. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, it's like, it was foolproof up until this part. You feel me?
Yep. Like this is the part. Like this is the part where it gets aired out.
Right. Look at him. He thinks because everybody else that's watching this, right, can listen to what they're saying, but he knows that Alan Jackson is directly talking to him.
And that represents a huge problem for the Commonwealth. It shows that he took 80 steps and ascended or descended 3 flights of stairs at that time. And that makes perfect sense, doesn't it? He says in whispered tones to his friend. And that makes perfect sense, doesn't it?
Had to take a sip, huh? You potch,
He's on
buddy?
his phone, and that represents a huge problem for the Commonwealth. It shows that he took 80 steps and ascended or descended 3 flights of stairs at that time.
Look at him.
And that makes perfect sense, doesn't it? matches. Walks into the house, goes directly to the basement. There's your.
So now he's listening to this whole thing, goes directly into the basement. This dude, it's going through his mind right now. Like, damn, watch his reactions. Oh man, I fucked up.
So they'll tell you, wait, don't look at the sets, doesn't it? It matches. Walks into the house, goes directly to the basement. There's your 80 steps and your descending flights of stairs. The big problem for the Commonwealth is he wasn't outside at the car ascending and descending stairs, wasn't climbing on top of the car. So they'll tell you, wait, don't look at the Apple Health data, look at this other thing called Waze. But Rick Green explained that if you apply the 3-minute offset that is built into that monatomic time, it aligns perfectly. They don't want you to see that. Let's talk for a second about what actually happened in the time leading up to everyone going to 34 Fairview. Brian Albert, Brian Higgins show up drunk at the waterfall. They've been drinking in the afternoon. You know about the flirtatious texts that were sent between Karen Reed and Brian?
Then oddly, Higgins, who doesn't know John all that well, seems to want to coax John to 34 Fairview. Look at it. It's at the 11:57 mark. Between 11:57 and 11:58. Take a look at that tape. He's just about to leave. Higgins is just about to leave. He points over at John and he motions for him. Come on, with me. And then at 12:20, he texts him, "You coming here?" This is a person.
And this is the part right then and there in the first trial. This is why I went so hard with the waterfall, because when he mentions that 11:57, 11:58 timestamp, and he tried to tell the jury, because in other states, the jury can go back and watch video. But in Massachusetts, once they play it, when you're in the jury pool, backstage, so to speak, you can't go over the video. Once it's played, you got to take notes. That's it. You can't go review it. So he thought, hey, go check out the 11:57, 11:58 mark. And he knows. He's sitting there knowing that whole time. You come in here, he knows what happened when he left. He's thinking about that whole shit. He knows that didn't get aired out in court, and he's thinking like he's probably thinking they're gonna go back and watch it. And at this point, he knows he's caught. This is what it looks like when you're caught. That right there is the face of someone who's caught, in my humble opinion. I mean, the whole time he was jittery. Just look at him.
He doesn't really know and didn't really talk to that entire.
He's mad at Higgins.
One lie begets another. Going to 34 Fairview. Brian Albert, Brian Higgins show up drunk at the waterfall. They don't want you to see that. Let's talk for a second about what actually happened in the time leading up to everyone going to 34 Fairview. Brian Albert, Brian Higgins show up drunk at the waterfall. They've been drinking in the afternoon. You know about the flirtatious texts that were sent between Karen Reed and Brian?
Then oddly, Higgins, who doesn't know John all that well, seems to want to coax John to 34 Fairview. Look at it. It's at the 11:57 mark. Between 11:57 and 11:58. Take a look at that tape. He's just about to leave. Higgins is just about to leave. He points over at John and he motions for him. Come with me. And then at 12:20, he texts him, "You coming here?" This is a person he doesn't really know and didn't really talk to that entire.
One lie begets another.
He looked crazy.
Yep.
The word on the YouTube streets is that Karen slipped up and mentioned the Fed's name to Higgins, that she and John O'Keefe had drinks with when she snuck over to Higgs to get frisky. That put the kibosh on romance. Really? I don't believe the body. What's that say? Land stuff in high stress. I don't know what that means.
Hug or anything like that?
To see
I did leave, yes.
You didn't say goodbye to John, correct?
I don't think I said goodbye to anybody.
And you texted John O'Keefe, "You coming here?"
I did.
Or anything like that?
I did leave, yes.
You didn't say goodbye to John, correct?
I don't think I said goodbye to anybody.
And you texted John big hug or anything like that?
I did leave, yes.
You didn't say goodbye to John, correct?
I don't think I said goodbye to anybody.
How do you get over that in civil court? That's all transcribed. They can play all that stuff. How do you get over that? How are you going to explain? You said you did. You said it that you didn't say goodbye to anybody, and you clearly was doing something at the end. A pizza man grabbed an ATF agent. How do you explain that in civil trial? The preponderance of evidence, likely that you did or likely that you didn't. How do you explain it? Fuck the reasonable doubt. Likely that you did is likely that you didn't. Is it likely that a fight happened after that when he went to the house, or is it likely that it didn't? Based on that video right there, you can only assume.
Exactly. I mean,
You can't get over that, JFK. Hold on a second. Hold on. What's this person saying? What are you trying to get my attention? What are you saying? Keep typing. You want to send me an email? You want my email? You want to send me 100 pages on email? You one of them freaks? Like, what do you want? You want my attention? You can't get over that, JFK. Over what? I never seen you here. Free B26. Like, what do you want? What are you trying to say? I can't get over what? You cannot get over Brian Albert was involved. I cannot get over Brian Albert was involved. Who said he was? Like, what are you saying? You're saying that he wasn't involved? What are you saying? Like, you're just saying a bunch of stuff. I don't know what you're saying.
I don't know if he's saying, you cannot get over the fact that Brian Albert was involved. I mean, he clearly.
Who's saying that he was? Who's saying that he wasn't?
No, I'm just saying. I think he's just saying it in general. I don't know. I could be wrong. I see the name. Sound. I mean, you can't.
I don't know. I mean, I think someone's drunk texting. I mean, I gave you the benefit of the doubt. You're trying to get my attention.
He's saying that you said that you can't get over that, and he agrees.
He agrees. I was agreeing. Well, I don't know. I don't know what you're doing. You're typing all over the place. I don't know what happened. All I know is in civil court, right? Higgins is going to have to explain this. Point blank, period.
Give John a big hug or anything like that?
I did leave, yes.
You didn't say goodbye to John, correct?
I don't think I said goodbye to anybody.
About coming over to 34 Fairview.
No.
So at 12:20 a.m., after you left the waterfall and made your way over to 34 Fairview, you were more interested in getting John to come to 34 Fairview than you were to getting Karen to come to 34 Fairview.
No, that's not how I would describe that.
But you didn't text Karen, correct?
No, I didn't.
But you did text John.
Yes.
You're so full of shit. You're so full of shit. You're so full of shit.
How do you explain that? Kevin from South Boston. How do you explain that?
Hey, man, what's up, guys? Kevin from South Boston.
What's up, Kevin from Southie? What's happening?
Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right? But let me ask you something. Those two dudes that you're accusing, right? They're decorated dudes. What happens? Like, can you look at this from both sides? And this comes out that she actually did it? Are you ready to, put it out there that you were wrong?
You sound like Higgins, bro.
You wrong.
Is this Higgins?
Is this Higgins?
You wrong.
You're Higgins.
Why are we wrong? Why are we wrong?
Fucking Higgins. Higgins called the phone. He hung up. That was Higgins, bro.
That was Higgins, man.
Hey, man, what's up, guys? Kevin from South Boston.
Hey, man, what's up, guys? Kevin from South Boston.
Hey, man, what's up, guys? Kevin from South Boston.
What's up, Kevin from Southie? What's happening?
Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right? But let me ask you something. Those two dudes that you're accusing, right? They're decorated dudes. What happens? Like, can you look at this from both sides? And this comes out that she actually did it? Are you ready to, put it out there that you were
Yo,
wrong.
you sound like Higgins, bro.
You wrong.
Is it? Look at Jen McCabe. Heel toe, heel toe. Chris is the last one. Look, hand over his brow. Jen McCabe, watch out. Look at her. Watch her. She is tripping out, Jen McCabe. Look at her. Look at the way she's moving. This is right after she just seen that go down.
She's all over the place.
Swerving lane to lane.
Hell yeah.
But then to their rebuttal, right, in the civil case, they're going to bring up things like when Karen said stuff like this.
Was found. I said, could I have hit him? Did I hit him?
How could that have been? I mean, you dropped him
I
off
don't
at the
know
house.
what else could have been. It was howling wind. I had YouTube blasting on the stereo, and I thought, did he somehow try to flag me down, which was the reaction I was hoping to garner as I slowly pulled away from the house. Did he come out and maybe trip or bend over to pick up his cell phone, and I ran over his foot, and then he passed out drunk? I mean, I didn't think I hit him, but could I have clipped him?
Man, Karen.
I know.
Oh my God, man.
We're working too, yeah. I mean, my man had to run across 3 lanes.
God damn, Karen. Sheesh. God damn, Karen.
Which was the reaction I was hoping to garner as I slowly pulled away from the house. Did he come out and maybe trip or bend over to pick up his cell phone, and I ran over his foot, and then he passed out drunk? I mean, I didn't think I hit him, but could I have clipped him?
How could that have been? I mean, you dropped him off at the house.
What else could
How could that have been? I mean, you dropped him off at the
I don't
house.
know what else could. It was howling wind. I had YouTube blasting on the stereo, and I thought, did he somehow try to flag me down, which was the reaction I was hoping to garner as I slowly pulled away from the house. Did he come out and maybe trip or bend over to pick up his cell phone, and I ran over his foot?
God damn, Karen. Oh shit.
I seen it in the chat. God damn, Karen, say less.
Oh,
God damn.
See. Wow. That's the rebuttal, right? Like, so you got the waterfall video, you got a bunch of stuff, but then you got videos like that of her talking. Why would someone think they hit him when they seen him go in the house? And keep in mind, this is what's going to come up in trial. Like, you know what I mean? This is not me riding on Karen. Like, this has always been a thing. This is what makes a lot of people, these sound bites. And remember who talked about the sound bites before anybody? This channel right here. This is all factual. If you're new to this channel, we've been talking about these sound bites right after the first trial ended. We knew. Right when we seen Hank Brennan come in, aka Beetlejuice, say his name 3 times, he appears. He put a motion in to get some sound bites, and I said that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to use the sound bites, and he's going to force her to testify because now he's going to put these sound bites in. He's going to speak on things, and then he's going to put the sound bites in. It's going to be like her in her own words, and that's exactly what he did. And I said that in this, I don't know, like October of 2025. No, of 2024, before the trial in 2025, of April of 25. And I said, that's exactly what they're going to do. He's going to sprinkle them around. And it's either two things. Either they're going to ignore it, or she's going to be forced to testify and speak to it, or rules of completeness. They're going to have to play the whole thing.
In entirety, yeah.
Right? So they didn't go that direction, but I mean, he did try to do it. He chose, and you know they're going to still try to use that same thing inside civil court where they play it and she's going to have to speak to that. Why in that interview did you say that? Right? They're going to play that clip and she's going to be on the stand because she got no choice. And they're going to say, why in this clip did you say that? And then in this clip, you said this. Why did you say in this clip that he walked in the house? But in this clip, you say you think you clipped him, hit his knee, this and that. Well, how could that be if you see him walk in the house? I mean, it's that simple.
Yeah, and I think, and I think a lot of those, like those interviews were, they were on the facts of, what do you think? Like, what do you like in her, thoughts? What did she think that happened? And like, if you notice, like the way she talks about him, even though Hank played a lot of them, and there probably was a method to his madness to make her either challenge him or like you're saying, or speak on him, which neither.
Well, she got no choice in civil trial.
That's and what I mean is like when you listen to like the choice words that she uses, it's like it almost lines her up to be able to speak on him, after, like now, you know what I'm saying? Not at the present time then, but now.
And that civil trial, they're going to do the same thing. They're going to play that waterfall video and they're going to tell Higgins to explain that behavior, explain who he was waving at, explain who he was talking to.
Yeah.
Right? It's simple, man. It's not rocket science. We're not trying to put men on the fucking moon. Right? And they're going to do the same thing to her. They're going to play that clip and say, why did you say that? In this clip, you said he walked in the house. So why did you think you backed up and hit him if you seen him walk in the house? It's a contradiction.
Yeah.
And that's not me dissing Karen. This is reality. Karen Reed is not guilty, ladies and gentlemen. But this is what she said. That's why you have the right to remain silent.
Silent.
I mean, that shit sounds crazy.
I said, could I have hit him? Did I hit him?
How could that have been? I mean, you dropped him off at the house.
I don't know what else could have been. It was howling wind. I had YouTube blasting on the stairs, and he passed out drunk. I mean, ran over his foot, and then he passed out and maybe trip or bend over to pick up his cell phone, and I ran over his foot or bend over to pick up his cell phone.
Slowly pulled away.
Try to flag me down. Try to flag me down, which was the reaction I was hoping to garner as I
slowly pulled away
from the house. Did he come out and maybe trip or bend over to pick up his cell phone, and I ran over his foot and then he passed out drunk? I mean, I didn't think I hit him, but could I have clipped him? Could I have tagged him in the knee and incapacitated him? Could I have tagged him in the knee and incapacitated him?
I mean, like you just said, man. I mean, if they played something like that, which most likely they're gonna.
I mean, of course, dude. They did it in the criminal trial. They want. I mean, it's her own words, and she got to testify to that. It's like even if they got you on camera doing something right in civil court, say you have a video of a car smashing into you, right, in an accident, a car accident, and you got the video, the car crashed. Guess what? You still got to go to court and testify to that video in civil court. You cannot go. You have to say, "Yep, is that video accurate of him?" Yeah, tell me what happened in that video. Well, I was sitting in my car and he smashed into me. Now you would think that you wouldn't have to testify. You got the video. It says everything you need to know, right? No, you got to testify to it. So they're gonna play that video and they're gonna make it testify to them words. It might not be that exact video, but there's so many of them out there.
Exactly.
But like you said, maybe not. Maybe they won't. But I don't see why not.
Yeah, I mean, but like when you play it and you listen to it, just it makes you say to yourself, like, Karen, what are you saying?
I don't see how John would have known about my text with Brian. And I'm not sure if he knew he would have reacted very strongly. I don't see how John would have known about my text with Brian. I don't think. I don't see how John would have known about my text with Brian. I don't think. I don't see how John would have known about my text with Brian. And I'm not sure if he knew he would have reacted very strongly. I don't see how John would have known about my text with Brian.
You wrong. You wrong.
I don't see how John would have known about my text with Brian. And I'm not sure if he knew he would have reacted very strongly. I think we would have broken up, but I don't think John would have lost it. I don't think John would have lost it. And I think John would have lost it.
See, and that's another clip right there, right? And I played that clip right there because these are the narratives, right? Because if you believe John went in that house, right, because Higgins is telling him to come by, and you're saying in that clip right there, or you're saying that you don't think John would have lost it, right? Then so you're saying that John could, if John did find out you were messing around behind his back, he wouldn't have cared. And it goes against the whole process of him going in there, temperature high, what's up, which I assume that's what happened. I mean, for it to happen that fast, someone had to set it off. You agree?
I agree, for sure. For sure, I agree. I mean, the way it gets laid out, you would think that's how things happen, is because of those phone calls, because of that, that texting behind his back.
If he knew, but even if he
I don't
didn't
think he
know,
would have been okay with it. I don't think so.
I don't think so. But she's saying he would, right? Which is not but I think more so in that space of time, he was feeling double disrespected by Big Bad Brian A, and he needs to nip it in the butt. These are his peers.
Yep.
He knows this type of beef can linger on. He ain't trying to go back down to the waterfall next week or down to the Hilly or down to CJ McCarthy's and have this elephant in the room. He wants to get down to the bottom of it, right? Especially when he's feeling nice and he's in the mood to get down to the bottom of it. Okay, you're calling me up, you're texting me, you coming here. All right, motherfucker, what are we doing here? Where are we going with this? And that's what you got to do. Sometimes you have to approach this type of thing, especially with your peers who are basically saying, like, let's settle this now. All right, what's good? Because I'm not going to go out next week with my girl or bump into you here. Like, I want to know what type of time you're on right now. You're acting like a tough guy right now. What's good? What's the problem? And I think that's the reason why Karen pulled off. I think Karen pulled off because she thought when he went inside there, him and Higgins, based on what she knew about Higgins, Mr. Let me suss the situation out, was going to say, hey, let me show you something. Look at all the phone calls that she's been texting me. They were going to buddy up and she was going to be on the outside looking in. And then that would explain why she called her dad. Like, Dad, like, you know, because she was going to be totally embarrassed. I mean, that's pretty late in the game to be embarrassed like that. 42 years old, getting caught talking behind your boyfriend's back, putting yourself in a stepmother position after two people died, and you're going to be outed. You know what I mean? Talking about, I think you're hot. Can I come by and fuck? I mean, let's keep it 100. This is bedtime magic, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I mean? And it's like, who are you going to call and like feel your innocence? Who are you going to call that would understand you? You would call your dad. So it would make sense that she was worried about what Higgins was going to say about her. That's why she peeled out. I mean, and that's why she made them phone calls and she said, you're a pervert. Because I don't think she was saying you're a pervert because I think you're going in there to swing. I think she was saying you're a pervert because you know what you did in Aruba. You know what you did. You acted up in Aruba. We was there on some family shit. You were acting like a creep. And based on your actions there is the reason why I talked to your boy Higgins. So remember, when Higgins tells you I was kicking it with him, just remember you're a pervert. And that's the reason why I did that. And it was like a subliminal. And Kevy Kev hit me with the K. And JFK moves on with the show. Oh, he's back. Thank you, Kevy Kev. You're a scholar.
My bad. I was just trying to adjust this.
You wrong.
Pastor Clay, I didn't feel that John's emotions with me got. Pastor Clay, I didn't feel that John's emotions with me got really strong.
See, and then she's saying that John didn't really care about her in that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's almost like she's trying to like show that the relationship was, you know, was not solid.
Yeah.
Which
Not
you know,
when you got
and then
not when
that puts that question mark up, you know.
What question mark you talking about? You talking about this one?
Mark, an exclamation point, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, an exclamation point with some question marks, question mark with a couple of exclamation points and then some type of emoji, quotations, it's a smiley face, question mark, exclamation point. What do you want from me? Question mark, it's question mark, 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 you're hot. Question mark.
Becky G, she was right on point. Oh, God damn.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to bring you something that will blow your mind. This is what it all comes down to, ladies and gentlemen. If you're driving down that street at 12:30 at night and you're in a car, and if there was a body in the snow, which there had to be, do you see it? Do you see the body? What do you see, Kevin?
Clearly, I see a body. Clearly. Snow was coming down. I mean, you can't get around that right there. And that's not a quiet street either, by all means. That's not a quiet street at all.
Let's go in the chat. Let's ask everybody who's here. I'm going to go down the line. I'm going to start from here. Karen D, what do you see? Barbara, what do you see? G Fab, what do you see? Old enough to know, what do you see? Carol, Annette, what do you see? Pretty Eyes, what do you see? G-Fab, what do you see? Spy Girl, what do you see? Priscilla, what do you see? Jermaine 6, what do you see? Nina Marie, what do you see? Avril, what do you see? I think you answered it.
And that's right, Melanie. Melanie said, and that looks like a lot more snow than the amount you could track a cat in, And you're right.
I think if it was snowing, I wouldn't be looking in that direction. Okay, so Carol obviously so you think Karen Reed is guilty. If it was snowing, that's where Higgins would have got in the truck right there. His testimony is that he got in the car. When people pulled out that driveway, that's what they seen. That's what they're looking at, right? When you turn the lights on. An ATF agent walks out of the house. He's not looking around.
Right? He was in the military.
So Carol, absolutely not. I do not think Karen Reed is guilty. So what are you saying? You're saying that you could miss the body? You're saying? I'm just trying to understand. 7 people left that house. You're saying 7 people missed that body? How is that? And then you mean to tell me if the body was there, Lucky missed it too in a truck?
Yeah, and
and then how many people drove down that street? Like to Kevy's point. Go ahead, Kev. Take it away.
Let's talk about that. The Lucky thing, man. You're in a plow truck. You're about 7-8 feet up in the air. And he's looking over that shit. He's looking right over that hood. Bright ass lights on. He's got his plow lights on. Everything's illuminated. And he's worried about seeing a dog or a cat or an animal.
Right. Exactly.
And he said that. So, I mean, he was the guy that he didn't want to bury your newspaper if you left it out there. And he would have seen that too.
Yeah, he would have.
And the point is what we're trying to say with that video is that if there was a body out on the lawn, somebody would have seen it. If that happened exactly when Karen Reed dropped him off, somebody would have seen that.
I would assume so, right? I would assume so.
For sure.
We figured it out.
Figured it out. Millions of dollars in defense. It out. Millions of dollars.
We figured it out.
Figured it out.
We figured it out.
Figured it out. Figured it out.
We figured
it out.
We figured it out.
Figured it out.
We figured it out.
Figured it out.
We figured it out.
Figured it out. Millions of dollars in defense, in offense. They figured out because you know why? They got street smart. And they figured out what Dirty Higgins did.
Do you think Karen Reed was innocent, or you think she got away with it?
I think she got away with it.
Do you?
Yeah, she did do it.
You think she hit him and drove off?
Yeah.
And you think 11 people left the house that night and no one seen his body in the snow?
Exactly. I think she got in an argument with him. She was having an affair. I think everybody's lying. No, she did do it. No, she did do it. Yeah. No, she did do it. I think everybody's lying. Yeah.
All right, well, I appreciate your time. And what's your name?
Chloe.
Chloe. What?
Chloe.
Her name is Chloe. God damn, I can't make this up. Chloe, like the dog Chloe? The one that bit him. You know the dog?
Yeah, the dog's name was Chloe. Yeah, the dog's name was Chloe. Yes. I'm not the dog. I'm not the dog.
I didn't mean it like that, though, sweetie. I just thought it was crazy. You got to admit, that's kind of funny.
Yeah, no,
I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your weekend,
Thank
okay,
you, you
girl?
too.
Thank you. I appreciate your time.
God damn. God damn.
I can't make this shit up.
Nope. Nope.
I couldn't believe her name was Chloe. I was like, what the
I
fuck?
know. She wasn't ready for that either. Once you realized it, she wasn't ready for that.
No.
You were like, oh, like the dog? She was like, huh?
That's right where Higgins would have been, right there. He would have been. That's where Higgins would have been. That's where everybody would have pulled out. Right there. That's how far they would have been. That's where everybody would have been pulling out the driveway just like that. And look, it's that close. It's not far away. It's not a football field. It's that close. That's the driveway right there. Where the camera is stopped at, where the mailbox is, that's the driveway John was at. I'm breaking up, ain't I? My shit's being choppy.
A little bit. I ran into some turbulence earlier myself.
Let me do this, man.
So what do we got, people? We just watched a video of what I seen, and then this is me. I seen somebody in the snow. Now, with everybody that's here rocking with us tonight, I want to know: one's up if you've seen it, two's up if you did not see it. I know with that. I know I stand with that right there. Becky G seen it. Karen seen it. Pretty Eyes seen it. Nurse of Interest, she's seen it. Here we go. I mean, it's looking like we got all these ones up in here.
This is one of the jurors.
I mean, when I went into the deliberations, I didn't think he had gotten hit by a car. So, both of them, Brian Higgins and Brian Albert, both butt dialed each other. Didn't make any sense.
Oh my God, that's such bullshit.
That's something like that's like
thing. They're not calling out people like Proctor or firing him until there's a big problem, right? And until it's like very public.
Instead, they're tipping them off so they can destroy their cell phone the
Dump
day
their
before.
phones.
I was about to ask about that.
Exactly.
I was curious.
They were told, like, don't destroy your phones. Like, you're gonna like you need to keep all this stuff. And then before it was official, somehow they got the word in.
The
in
day
And they know the
before,
and they all know
I don't even think the prosecution knew what they were trying to say with that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because when we did the whole timeline, we set up the whole timeline and tried to like see if like the defense's timeline made sense.
Mhm.
It did make sense. That's the thing. The lights on the taillight were like smashed in and they wouldn't light up, but like you can see on their ring camera, like it's lit up. So
Yeah.
that was
Clearly.
like one of the biggest things
God.
for me. I'm like, how
Yeah.
is it going to be lit up if it's smashed in?
Right.
Unless it was smashed in, 10 minutes or
Afterwards.
40 minutes later. Problem
question.
for any case that was like conducted by Proctor, like that,
Oh,
I would have
God.
someone investigate that because look at
Like,
him.
go
he's,
back.
He's biased against everybody. Yeah, go back.
Right.
Why not? It makes me look at like everything. Yeah, kind of. I kind of question everything now because I'm like, well, who knows? Like, who's collecting this evidence? Maybe there's something. Maybe they want to cover something up. It seems easier than I thought before, at least.
Right.
And the cop who did it, he was one of the witnesses that was, and he was kind of like proud of it that he put it in the cups, and it was like, dude, you look like a moron right now. Amazing experience. It was really cool to watch the court system work,
Cool.
and I think justice was served. So,
Bingo. That's a juror from Karen Reed trial. The Karen
Yeah.
Reed trial. How crazy is that?
I mean, hey, he said it just for what it is, man. The way they laid that out, laid it all down.
And that's a young dude. That he has to be like 28 years old, that kid.
Yeah, and you see him, he's like, hey, I mean, you're happy about putting all that evidence in those cups? Like you thought that was like, hey, I MacGyvered it. I got something to put it in.
Unfucking believable. Unbelievable.
It's crazy.
Say the least.
And what's, I'm gonna say this, what's good about, what we know what to expect now. We had 2 years of these two trials. Mind-blowing shit happened, throughout the trials that it's like the wow factor, It's like, Jesus Christ, are you kidding me? And you know what? The Commonwealth knows too. And like I see this shit, like, like you had mentioned, the Proctor, he's trying to put himself in a hospital. He's running from it now.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you think that makes Big Bad Brian A feel? To see this guy run.
Right.
Evidence other than physical evidence? Did you look at any data evidence?
I don't know what you mean, data.
Like data you would find on a cell phone. Evidence other than physical evidence? Did you look at any data evidence?
I don't know what you mean, data.
Like data you would find on a cell phone. When you were doing differential diagnosis, did you look at any information that would tell you?
When you were doing differential diagnosis, did you look at any information that would tell you?
Evidence other than physical evidence? Did you look at any data evidence?
I don't know what you mean, data.
Like data you would find on a cell phone. When you were doing differential diagnosis, did you look at any information that would tell you?
When you were doing differential diagnosis, did you look at any information that would tell you?
What the speed of that impact may have been or allegedly was?
Well, it didn't hit him, so it doesn't matter.
Impact may have been or allegedly was?
Well, it didn't hit him, so it doesn't matter.
Diagnosis, did you look at any information that would tell you?
What the speed of that impact may have been or allegedly was?
Well, it didn't hit him, so it doesn't matter.
Other than physical evidence, did you look at any data evidence?
I don't know what you mean, data.
Like data you would find on a cell phone. When you were doing differential diagnosis, did you look at any information that would tell you?
When you were doing differential diagnosis, did you look at any information that would tell you
what the speed of that impact may have been or allegedly was?
Well, it didn't hit him, so it doesn't.
Long gamers, long gamers, long gamers. It's Saturday morning. What are we doing, people? Come on, let's match the energy.
Long gamers, it is time to match the energy. Let's feel the energy.
J.F.K. in the mix.
Come on.
Get up, people get up, stomp your feet and get down.
Match the energy. Turbulence in the chat keeps the plane. We are all we got. The pivot is magical. One's up.
J.F.K. in the mix.
Come on.
That is the left side.
What up, people? How we feeling, long gamers? You still with me? Thank you so much, Miss Elisa. Let's go ahead and match the energy. Let's go. yes.
I dreamed I was missing. You were so scared, but no one would listen, 'cause no one else cared. After
Thank you.
my
Be back.
dream, I woke with this fear. What am I leaving when I'm done here? So if you're asking me, I want you to know. When my time comes, forget the one that I've done. Help me leave behind some reasons to be left. And don't resent me. And when you're feeling empty, keep me in your memory. Leave out all the rest. Leave out all the rest. Don't be afraid of taking my beating, of shit that I made.
R.I.P. Chester. So this is 34 Fairview.
So nobody's seen anything on this lawn, you mean to tell me? Look at this lawn, man.
That's 34 Fairview Road, ladies and gentlemen. Can you see that? Do I got it up? You got nothing to say?
Yeah, I see it. And I'll tell you, that yard, yeah, it's tiny. Tiny. I mean, with that, being during the day, like how we're looking at it now.
I'm in the driveway, ladies and gentlemen. Look at me rolling down the street. Watch when I pull out.
Look at this lawn, bro.
Look. That's what you would see, man.
Yeah, he was right there.
So you're pulling out. You're Higgins pulling out, right?
Now we backing out.
Here we go. We're backing out.
Laying on this grass, I can.
Come on, man.
Yeah, clear as day, man. That's what I mean, man. It's all bullshit. You don't, and I'll tell you, man, unless you're taking the trip out there and you see the size of this place and, just, pitches that you've seen throughout the trial. And I mean, it's like, the front from the house to the street, the driveway to the flagpole. I mean, it's like a postage stamp. It's tiny.
There goes Kevy with the fucking analogies.
So I'm serious, Shit was like I'm telling you, it was like a postage stamp.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I want to show you something that's going to blow your mind, all right? I want to show you one thing. My internet's acting a little quacky. Quacky.
Whack.
Damn. Whack, whack. I'm trying to work here, bro. I'm trying to work.
or anything like that?
That's the original footage, right? You guys see the original footage of the waterfall, right?
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen in the chat, the original footage of the waterfall. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
What up? What up, nurse of interest? What up, Carol? Now that's the original footage. The footage that I showed you before, right? Prior, that was the microdots footage, but this is the original OG footage. This is what they showed in court, right? This is the footage you have to show in court. I mean, I'm sure in civil trial you can zoom in and do different things in civil trial, but in the criminal trial you have to. I think they had to use the OG, the original footage, right? And that's the bug-eye lens. That lens. Oh, tripping up here, man. What time is it? Yeah, exactly. Your man JFK's working. Kev smoking, drinking beer over there. JFK's working.
Now we're on this. I don't drink.
So here we go, right?
I am smoking cigarettes, but I don't drink, people.
That's the surveillance camera, right? Well, we're drinking Ghost, brother. We're drinking Ghost.
Yeah.
We're drinking Ghost. Right? That's the surveillance video. It looks, now one could say at 11:58 he could have been talking to somebody else, right?
No.
No, I'm saying if you're looking at the surveillance, how far away he is, right? You can't see if it looks like they're far enough that it looks like they're far apart, right? Am I right?
Yep. I mean, just, you know, if
you don't have to agree with me.
If I never step foot in that bar, I'm gonna just say this.
Okay.
And I'm not bad with my spacing and shit. All right. I build shit. So what I'm gonna tell you is without stepping foot in that bar, I would think that would be at least 30 feet away.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's what you see, right? This is what it really looks like in there.
Now you can hear everything I'm saying.
That's how close it really is, ladies and gentlemen. And never forget, this video right here, this reenactment video, is the reason why on December 11th of 2024, we got
Hey,
this
man,
phone
what's up,
call.
guys? Kevin from South Boston.
What's up, Kevin from Southie? What's happening?
Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right? But let me ask you something. Those two dudes that you're accusing, right? They're decorated dudes. What happens? Like, can you look at this from both sides? And this comes out that she actually did it. Are you ready to, like, you know, put it out there that you were wrong?
You sound like Higgins, bro.
Hey, man, what's up, guys? Kevin from South Boston.
Hey, man, what's up?
Hey, man, what's up, guys? Kevin from South Boston.
What's up, Kevin?
Well, let me ask you something that you two do, you and James, that you two do, you and James. I appreciate the things that you two do. Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right? Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James.
You know what he appreciated, right? The things we do. You know what he was talking about. He was talking about that reenactment.
And James, right? But let me ask you something. Those two, listen, I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right? Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right? Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right? But let me, hey, man, what's up, guys? Kevin from South Boston.
Hey, man, what's up, guys? Kevin from South Boston.
Hey, man, what's up, guys? Kevin from South Boston.
What's up, Kevin from Southie? What's happening?
Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right? But let me ask you something. those two dudes that you're accusing, right? They're decorated dudes. What happens? Like, can you look at this from both sides? And this comes out that she actually did it. Are you ready to, like, you know, are you ready to, like, you know, put it out there? Did it? Are you ready to, like, and this comes out that she, and this comes out that, and this comes out, and this comes out that she actually did it. Are you ready to, like,
Kevin from South Boston, we've been waiting. We've been waiting for that. It's going on 2 years now. In December from this phone call, December of 2026 will be 2 years that you made that phone call.
Man.
To you right now, right?
Yeah, and you whispering too.
Now you can hear everything I'm saying to you right now, right?
Yeah, and you whispering too.
I'm gonna scream real quick, okay? I'm gonna be pretty loud. The music's playing. Now take a look at everybody in the bar. Hey!
Thought you were made for me.
What, you? What's up? This fucking guy. I'm gonna kill him, man. Come outside in the parking lot. Come outside. Come outside. Come outside. Come outside.
So close, people.
Exactly, Becky. These are all the things, man, you know, and like I said, based on what we did with our investigations, we went out to 34 Fairview. You've seen what we did. We didn't take anybody's word for it. We didn't take a blogger's word. We didn't take 100 different channels. We went out there and we did the work. We went, drove in the driveway. A body ended up on the lawn this past January.
Yeah.
And we did a check there with snow and a blizzard to see if you would see it in a snowy condition, right? We did a reenactment video. We talked to somebody who knew him and talked to plenty of police officers and law enforcement and see if we was on the right track. Because usually when you're talking to these police officers, they hear things, and most of them from law enforcement, I can tell you, said, hey, this shit is shady business.
Right.
So that's what we did. And then by doing that work, we got a phone call December 11th of 2024. Five months before the trial. And he called in and he lied about his name and said he was Kevin from South Boston. And he said he appreciates what me and James do, right? He appreciates that we're out there asking questions. He appreciates that we went out there in the driveway. He appreciates that we went out there and did a reenactment video. He appreciates all that, but he didn't like that. He didn't like that we did what they know that someone could do on a bigger level. That right there is the demo tape. That right there is the unmixed version. Someone could go out there and get the same. Someone could do it with AI. They could make the same exact situation and show you exactly how close, and you know, and I'm sure it's coming. I'm sure it's coming. I'm sure it's already in the works. I'm sure someone has a copy of it, and he doesn't want that. He wants us to go quietly in the night. But the fact that he's standing up, going to civil trial, and all these different things is going to be interesting to see how this all goes down.
Oh, for sure. And it's coming, people. It's coming.
For sure. Morning, J.F.K. Kevin chat. It's 8:30 a.m. in Ireland. Good morning, Ramona.
Top of the morning to you.
Top of the morning. Come on, people. Who's matching some energy, man? What's going on?
Let's
How
go.
we doing?
Long
Let's get
gamers,
something
it
going.
is time to match the energy. Let's feel the energy.
JFK in the mix.
Come on.
Get up. People get up. Stomp your feet. Let's get down.
Match the energy turbulence in the chat keeps
Kevin
the
from
plane.
South
We are
Boston.
all we
What's up,
got.
Kevin? South
The
Boston.
pivot is magical.
Listen,
What's
I
up?
appreciate the things that you two do with James, right? But let me ask you something.
J.F.K. in the mix.
I love the energy. I love it. I love to see everybody hyped up. Let's
Say
go.
I'll never change. Just to go around town with some gasoline, just trying to bomb a flame. Gonna burn the whole place down. And how do you explain ever falling in love with a guy like me in the first place? And turn around and say that I'm the worst thing. I guess I'm the problem. And your mess never do no wrong. If I'm so awful, then why'd you stick around this long? And if it's the whiskey, then why you keep on pulling it off the shelf? You hate that when you look at me, you halfway see yourself. And it got me thinking, if I'm the problem, well, you might be the reason. Try to go our separate ways, and we're back and forth like a swinging door. And tomorrow's like yesterday. Some days better than the night before, and you're back with me again. Then you go and tell your friends that I'm the problem. And your mess never do no wrong. If I'm so awful, then why'd you stick around this long? And if it's the whiskey, why you keep on pulling it off the shelf? You hate that when you look at me, you halfway see yourself. And it got me thinking, if I'm the problem, well, you might be the reason.
Come on, people. Let's go.
Everything comes from the street. Everything.
Come on, y'all. Saturday morning. What are we doing? Come on, let's jump it off right. Come on. Woo! Here we go. I appreciate it. And RIP for Uketa Scott, missing since 2014, recently located. Prayers as the family transitions to the unknown, the missing, recovered. Am I saying that right? Chukita Scott, missing since 2014, was recently located. Prayers as the family transitioned from the unknown of the missing to the finally being recovered. Let's slow it down. Appreciate you, Miss Elisa. That's wild, man.
I guess this time you're really leaving. I heard your suitcase say goodbye. Well, as my broken heart lies bleeding, you say true love, it's suicide. You say you've cried 1,000 and now you're swimming for the shore.
Hold on. Y'all know this song? Y'all know this? Come on. Let's go.
I guess this time you're really leaving. I heard your suitcase say goodbye. Well, as my broken heart lies bleeding, you say true love, it's suicide. You say you've cried 1,000 and now you're swimming for the shore. You left me drowning in my tears, and you won't save me anymore. Pray to God you'll give me one more chance, girl. I'll be there for you. These 5 words I swear to you. When you breathe, I wanna be the air for you. I'll be there for you. I live and I die for you. I still sun from the sky for you. Words can't say what love can do. I'll be there for you. I know you know we've had some good times.
Sing that shit.
Now they have their own hiding place. Well, I can't promise you tomorrow, but I can't buy back yesterday.
Hold on. Here we go. That's part of the song right here. Here it is right here. Come on.
When you get drunk, I'll be the wine.
Here we go. Come on. go. Take it back to that one part one more time. Right here. Here we go. Hold on. Break it down, Kevin. Come on.
Walk outside. Oh shit. We in the hood? Or the hood is in here?
Absolutely. Sticky fingers, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome to the stream. Let's go. Let's make the go. Guess we are the hood boogers.
Scratch that. Maybe it's because we too good looking.
They can get up.
Turbulence in the chat. Turbulence in the. Ladies and gentlemen, creeping up on that 3-hour mark. Just want to say I appreciate your time. This is Bedtime Magic. I go by the name of J.F.K.
And I go by Kevy Kev 781.
If you're on the replay crew, we love you too.
Hell yeah.
Look at this. Bon Jovi sucked in the 80s and he sucks today. Should we hit it with a wrench? Just for that negative? Nah,
Sure.
You know what? Nah, I'm not gonna hit it with a wrench. Because that's your opinion. But that's kind of like a mood kill. We kind of like that song.
Yeah, it was.
That sucks. You don't like Bon Jovi?
Somebody just wanted to be heard at the end of the night.
I mean, we were jamming out. I mean, this is Bedtime Magic. We play music and talk true crime. I mean, we broke down the whole Karen Reed case and we talked about Adam Montgomery and we talked about a bunch of stuff. I mean, I think we did pretty good, Kevy Kev. How about you?
Yeah, I thought we did okay. You know, we covered a lot tonight.
We did. I mean, we're just getting started. I mean, you know, we go live every night and we do 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. You know,
sometimes we like to have cookies and listen to Bon Jovi.
Yeah, Bon Jovi's good. I like raviolis. Like Bon Jovi sounds like raviolis. It's making me hungry.
Yeah, kind of hungry. I've never had a ravioli cookie, but I'll try one.
Well, I got to wash myself. Y'all throw wrenches for opinion. Bon Jovi rocks.
Well, with that being said, you're right on course, buddy. Tune in next time.
But see, we didn't throw a wrench, my dude. We didn't do it. But I feel like it's all about intentions. With me. It's not about.
Yeah, I know, but it's like me and you. You know.
You can't do nothing. They're watching. Like there'll be someone will do a 45-minute live. Gabe that was playing Bon Jovi. Someone said they suck. He was gonna fucking block them. Section P now code 4578 of the Turtle Boy fucking rule book. You can't do that. You know what? How about this, right? Can we do this? Is this the First Amendment? You know what you just earned? You earned yourself a clown ball.
You are a clown. Clown. You are a clown. Clown.
Let me ask.
You are.
Let me ask the swim gods. Let me ask one of the swim gods. One of the swim gods. Talk into the shell.
Oh, talking into the shell?
I'm going to talk into the shell. Hello, hello, hello. Do you like Bon Jovi? I do na 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 na. I do na na. Yeah, they like Bon Jovi.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's our time. We're gonna end it like this. Peace and love. I go by J.F.K.
And I go by Kevy Kev.
Appreciate you. See you next flight.
We're running with the shadows of the night. So baby, take my hand, it'll be alright. Surrender all your dreams to me tonight. They'll come true in the it's a cold world when you keep it all to yourself. I said you can't hide on the inside all the pain you've ever felt. Ransom my heart, but baby, don't look back, 'cause we got nobody else. We're running with the shadows of the night. So baby, take my hand, it'll be alright. Surrender all the dreams to me tonight. They'll come true in the end. You know, sometimes it feels like it's almost